Hey, okay, so I haven't done a video in a while. I hope you guys have been playing with your Welltory and your ChatGPT and learning all about yourself, your HRV. Ask it questions, okay? When it goes through and it says, would you like for me to do this? Say yes. And if it would ask you, do you want this? Say yes. But anyway, now the last part of this journey is, and I'm not a teacher here, but I want you guys to go to what's a podcast called The Macro Hour. You can also look for it on YouTube. The Macro Hour, MACRO Hour, HOUR, okay? And what you need to do is start at the very, very, very first episode. Okay, start the very first, don't start now. Start the very first episode and start working your way up. You're going to learn a ton. The things that I'm being taught in a community called Warrior Babe, and this is where I've learned a lot of this. I just stumbled on the Welltory app, and I realized that it can help me do it. They help me with this. Now I have a personal coach. So anyway, go do that. I don't get paid by Warrior Babe. I make no money off of it. They don't have an affiliate program, any of that stuff. But this is where I'm learning. So since September of last year, I have dropped 14.7 pounds of body fat, and I've put on 6 pounds of muscle. Now, Google what fat and muscle looks like next to each other, and you're going to see what's going on. It's not like, that's why we got the fancy scale. That's why y'all invested in the fancy scale. So you could see yourself putting on muscle and taking off fat. All right, that's the whole purpose. And then to track your stress, because like I said in the beginning, if you are swimming in cortisol, you will never, ever lose any weight. So if you're stressed out, it's not going to help you. I was just recently interviewed by the co-owner of Warrior Babe, and she said that my interview will make the podcast. So when that comes out, I will let you know, and you guys can go over there and watch that episode, so you'll kind of know where my journey. All right, but anyway, that's your next step, is to go listen to the Macro Hour podcast. I mean, her stuff's short, it's not long, and start working your way from the very first episode on up. And you're going to learn a lot about what macros are. You're going to learn a lot about why you need to strength train. You're going to learn a lot about all that stuff that's going to help you physically and set you up so you'll be happy and active in your 80s and 90s, like I'm going to be, right? And some of y'all in your 60s and 70s, okay? All right, you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.